So guys, I've gone ahead to hoodie that. This is the front panel of the shirt. The dart for the front, and here is the back. I've had this dart too for the back. So the next thing I'll be doing right now is to fold the bottom blanket, but in this case I want to put I'll be gumming a little bit of stay. I want to put a little bit of stay on it before I will show you guys what next I will do. So on this line, if you remember guys, we had a 2.5 inches right here, so I will be putting stay on half of it, which means I'll be putting 1.25 inches of stay. So guys, this is what I meant by I will put gum stay on it. I've done that. I put stay, gave it a good press. You can see it. So what I did, I turned in 1/2 inch in. That's after applying the gum stay. So I turn in 1/2 inch. Now fold it equal this way. We had 2.5, turn in 1/2 inch, make the remaining 2 inches the remaining 2 inches, fold it equal, which means we'll have 1 inch for the bottom. We have 1 inch left right there. So I've done this. This is the other side of it. So what I will do next is to go ahead and attach the back panel and the front panel together. I will do that. We remember guys, the back panel will be coming to the front. That's the way it will be looking. I will go ahead right now, attach the stitch on the shoulder, the back panel and the front panel. I will do that guys and come and show us. So guys, I've gone ahead to stitch on the bottom blanket right there. I stitched on it on both sides, and I've attached the front panel to the back panel. That's the way it's looking, right guys? Remember, this is a shirt. The back shoulder will be coming to the front. The back shoulder will be laying on top of on the front. It will be coming to the front. So there's another thing I cut, because this shirt will be having two large pockets, one on this side and one on this other side. So let me show you guys the size of the pocket that I cut. It's gonna be big. So this is the size of the pocket. Yes guys, this is the size of the pocket. So I have the first thing I did was to take out 2.5 inches, like so. Let's take out 2.5 inches. That way the 2.5 inches will be the one we use to turn the top. We'll fold it 1 1/4 the first time. If you like, you can fold it at the 2.5 right there. Then you take this inside. This will be going this way, like so. Then the length of the pocket, I took 10 inches, 1/2 inch for stitching it down. Then the width is 7.5. So I added a half inch on both sides to stitch it down to the shirt. So what I will do right now guys, I will go ahead and give it a good press. Give the both, because it's not the same color, it's different color. We have the yellow and the navy blue color. So I will go ahead right now, give it a good press and come back and show us guys. So guys, I've gone to give the pocket a good press. You can see what I mean. The 2.5 that I took out here at the top. So I went Give it a good press. You see the way it's looking, guys. That is it. I will just attach it. There's the shirt, the front and the back already attached together. So I'll be attaching the pockets. The first thing I will do, to know where I will attach the pocket, because one will be on this side and the yellow will be on this side, while the blue will be on this other side. So I will be attaching, I will make a mark out where I will be placing the pocket. So the pocket, starting from the shoulder, I will be putting the pocket at around the 9.5 inches. 9.5 inches. While the blue will be around the waistline, which is 18.5. 18.5 right there. So I will go ahead and I just want to show us the way I will put it on the shirt. This is the way I will be putting it, attaching it on. I will stitch on it, top stitch on it. Normally you can take, to know where you will put on this side, you know, give it like 1 inch, 1.5 inch or 2 inches. Right here I'm having 2 inches, so I will leave it at 2 inches right here. I will leave it at 2 inches right here. You can see it's not encroaching into the armhole, so there is still allowance for us to attach the sleeve to it. So I will do that. I will attach this onto this side, the yellow fabric onto that side. Then this blue, I'll be attaching it on this other side. This case, I'm not going to make it straight. I want it a kind of slant, guys. This will be a kind of slant. I will be using needle to hold it down before stitching it. So guys, that's the way it's looking right now. I've attached the 2 pockets. Next, I will go ahead and hold the side. I will be using 1 inch to hold it down. I will hold both the front and the back panel together like so. I will hold 1 inch down. I'll do the same thing on the other side. 1 inch down. Then I will come back, guys, so we'll attach the shirt, the neck. So guys, the next we need to do is to attach the collar. So we'll go ahead and measure out the circumference of the neckline. We'll hold it, we'll open up the shirt like so, put our tape and measure out. That's 19.75. So I will go ahead and cut out the neckline. I'll be cutting out the neckline. First we will cut out I'll be cutting out the collar, sorry. So the first thing we'll cut out the collar stand. We have 19.75, so we'll cut out the collar stand. We'll fold it. See the way I'm folding it. So we'll fold the 19.75 so as to get the half of the 19.75. We'll get the half of 19.75. It's right there. Before you do that, ensure that this line right here is straight, so that way ensure that this base line right here, this edge right here is straight before you now get half of the neck circumference that we measured. So it's right there. So I'll be taking 1 1/4. I will mark 1 1/4 all through the so that is the 1 1/4. At this point right here, I'll be going up 1/2 inch. Right here, I'll be going up by 1/2 inch. From here, at the starting point, where the line, at this line right here, I will take 3 1/2. You can take 3 1/2 or 4 inches depending on. Let me take 4 inches right here. So this 4 inches, I would trace it to go meet the 1/2 inch that I took up right there. At this edge here, you just give it a curve. Normally, if you watch most shirts, the edge is always curved. You give it a curve, and that is the collar stand, guys. That's the way it's looking, the collar stand. So we'll be cutting out the collar now. So we have the collar and we have the collar collar stand. So we'll go ahead and still using 1/2 of the neck circumference, the 19 1/4, 1/2 of it. Already, guys, you know, we folded the tape so as to get the 1/2 of 19 1/4. So I'm using the 1/2 of the tape that we fold to get the 19 1/4. That is it right there. So I'll be taking depending on how long, how, you know, 2 1/2 or 3 inches, depending on how big you want your collar to be. So I'll be taking 2 3/4 for the height of the collar. So I'm taking 2 3/4. So I'll square it up. That is it right there. At the base right here, I will come in by 1 inch. I will come in by 1 inch. I will trace this 1 inch that I came in by. I will trace it up to this point. At this side, I will go up by 1/2 inch. This, I will trace it to this point. I will be using my tape to make a straight line right there. So guys, I've gone ahead to gum into the fabric. See the way I cut it out, the collar stand. You can see I left 1/2 inch or 1/4 around it. That I'm not gonna stitch on the gum stay. I will stitch it round the 1/2 inch. I did the same thing with the collar. So I will go ahead right now and attach both of them and come and show us the way it's looking. So guys, I've gone ahead to attach the collar stand and the collar together. We are done with this one right now with the collar. So I'll go ahead and attach it to the shirt. Attach the sleeve. I will attach the sleeve at the same time. Guys, I know you guys, I will leave the link also how to cut the sleeve with a blanket and cuff. I'll attach the sleeve at the same time and come and show us the final look, guys. Thank you all for watching. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell notification to get notified each time I upload a new video. Please, if you find the video useful, like, share, leave the comment in the comment section for your girl. Thank you all. I appreciate it all. Thank you. Bye.